Daddy Capricorn, Mommy Capricorn, welcome to your funny Armenian guy. Well, welcome to your son because I'm son of a Capricorn and son of a Taurus. So, Capricorn, I actually miss you a lot. It feels like I haven't talked to you forever. Let me just get ready real quick. Putting my favorite cologne on, Mont Blanc, which actually I was able to gift myself due to some of y'all generous support. So thank you so much for that. Because your son gotta look good, smell good, and feel good, and serve good. Because I'm here to serve and I'm here to slay. With my Armenian coffee that also has the lion's image on it as well. Sip, sip, and cheers. So, Capricorn, this is gonna be your reading from June 2nd to June 8th. Now, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single person that's going to watch this. In this reading, Capricorn, we'll be taking a look at your past, present, and immediate future to see what's going on. I will also take a look at your challenge and energy, and we'll clarify those and close off with an important message from the Wisdom of the Oracle card about your relationship. Okay, Capricorn, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Let's see what's going on for you, dear Capricorn, past, present, and future. I know that my sister is watching me right now too. She's a Capricorn. And probably my dad. And probably some other Capricorns from my life as well. Okay, Capricorn, your challenge for the upcoming week is the Hermit. And the underlying energy for you is the Justice. Okay, perfect. Followed by the Knight of Pentacles, which is you. Basically, you're wanting some clarity about a specific situation. I don't want to jump too far ahead into the reading, but in the present moment, what I'm seeing here is that Leo is on your mind. Do you have the Sun card here? Someone who is a Leo, possibly, that you are dealing with. This person is on your mind. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I'm seeing here another Earth sign, Taurus, okay, Virgo, and an air sign, possibly Aquarius, Gemini. So here is the thing. Your main challenge here is coming out of this. You're either going to withdraw from a situation with the Hermit here, or you're going to go all in, okay, with the Hermit here, because this is talking about you doing a lot of reflection, thinking about something, going inwards, and maybe there is some sort of a message that you have been waiting to hear from a specific person, or you want to deliver a message. Whatever the situation here is, dear Capricorn, I will find out and I will clarify. Now, in the recent past, the Death card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Something came to an end, and this ending was quite painful. The Death card here is talking about an ending, maybe something was unexpected. Five of Pentacles is abandonment. Somebody here either abandoned a relationship or you abandoned a relationship, possibly again with the Page of Wands, because the Wands talk about fire sign Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, right? This is talking about someone that you were very passionate about. There was a lot of love. There was a lot of mutual respect towards you, between you and this person. We're going to find out more shortly, and as I clarify very soon. So in the present moment, dear Capricorn, you have the Sun, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. The truth of a matter, even if you don't know tarot cards or you don't know the meanings of them, the truth of a matter, if you look at the Three of Swords, I want you to take a look at the Three of Swords for a second. Okay, the Three of Swords here is showing someone's heart that's, that there is three swords in there. So there is a lot of pain about a specific situation. You're hurting over a situation that has happened between you and somebody else, and you have the Eight of Wands. This is talking about an incoming message or communication. This is the card of the messages in tarot. You can look it up too. Daddy Capricorn and Mommy Capricorn. My cutie patootie looking all this so yummy. Did I call you the cutie patootie? You are my cutie patootie. You are. And I'm only your funny Armenian guy. So Capricorn, a message, a communication, and I'm sending you a huge hug. I know that this must have been extremely debilitating and excruciating for you to go through. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. Now, in the near future, you have the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Aries energy, the Emperor. Okay, so challenges and tests. Okay, I think there's a lot of back and forth, on and off energy here in the near future that you want to basically, be aware of. Knight of Swords here with the Emperor. Somebody here wants to communicate. It's like cut it to the chase. Let's cut it to the chase, and let's get to the bottom of the issue and bring some clarity about the situation, because both of you have been wanting to move on. You have the Justice here at the bottom of the deck. It's talking about some sort of a clarity that you have been wanting to get through a message, through a meeting with a person. 10 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody that you were hoping to get married with, or maybe you have been in relation with, right? And then there is the Star card. A lot of healing that, has been taking place. And maybe this is somebody that you really wish to be, in a relationship with. You maybe thought that you were going to form a family with this individual. So regardless of the situation, your sun is going to serve and slay. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify all of your cards for you. So Capricorn, let's clarify the main energy and the main challenge here for you for the upcoming weeks to see what does the Hermit mean specifically for you. My intuition is telling me that okay, so some of you are going to go just within. You're just going to do some sort of reflection, and then while you're inwards, there's going to be a major epiphany and a realization that you're going to have. So the Hermit here is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy, Queen of Pentacles, fire energy, Hierophant. So sprinkle, sprinkle, a new beginning here. This is what it talks about. The Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it means a desire for a new beginning, a desire for a fresh start here with a specific person. The cards will never lie, and I will never ever be able to make this up. This is what my intuition is telling me, and this is what the cards are talking about. The Two of Cups here, my dear Capricorn, I just get really excited about your reads. That's why I'm like, yes. Okay, the Two of Cups here shows two people wearing different outfits, two different individuals from two different cultures, backgrounds, cities, states, whatever the situation might be, right? The history between the two of you, it was an issue for you and this person to actually come together and to reunite with each other and be with each other. There's a Sagittarius energy at the bottom of the deck. It doesn't have to be Sagittarius, but you could be Sagittarius. Your rising could be Sagittarius, or your moon could be in Sagittarius. Whatever the situation here is, I'm strongly getting that there was a desire, and there is going to be a desire for a new beginning. Now, the Hierophant here is potentially what you can be looking into. This is literally about commitment. Taurus energy, you could be also dealing with the Taurus. Okay, the Hierophant is about commitment, relationship here. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, fire and earth. This is what you're going inwards. You're going to be doing a lot of contemplation about these situations. If you want to make things work, you want to take him to the next level, and it's been quite dark. There is a lot of questions that you have been having on your head, on your mind, dear Capricorn, about this situation. And with the Hierophant here, you're ultimately asking yourself this question: is this person going to want to commit? Are they going to want to be with? Are they going to choose to be with me? You know what I mean? So we're going to find out more as we proceed forward. Now, in the recent past, you have the Death card here. Let's clarify the Death. Let's clarify the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, and it means something that came to an end here in the recent past. Okay, so the Death card here is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Magician, and the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You all know already, if you've been watching me for some time, the Seven of Swords here, I always give an eyesight to it. It's like the card of deception, lies, not being truthful, not being honest here, cheating, right? Things like that. There's also another definition of it, but it doesn't apply to this situation. I've learned that definition when studying tarot much more in depth. Now, in the recent past, you have the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Magician. Somebody here was being manipulative, and I'm going to keep it real because, I do not sugarcoat. Okay, because I'm son of a Capricorn, I'm son of a Taurus, I'm Armenian, and I'm a quadruple Leo. You see what I'm saying? We keep it real here. So that's the reason you're here and you're appreciating for what I'm doing, and I'm thankful for you big time. So in the recent past, there was some sort of a misuse and abuse of power, okay? Abuse of power, misuse of opportunities. Maybe you just gave all of yourself, put yourself out there on a silver platter, and somebody here maybe just kind of fumbled you. The Magician here has the definition of both manifesting and creating something, but also this is about, some sort of a manipulation. Maybe somebody here manipulated you emotionally, because of what they were going through, whatever the situation was. And with the Two of Pentacles Capricorn energy here, you were constantly juggling between this person, your job, your responsibilities, and it was becoming too much. And honestly, at the end of the day, you also, if you discovered something that was not being, somebody here was not being honest with you, what ended up happening was that the Death card is here, so something came to an end. Five of Pentacles here, this is abandonment. This is about poverty. This is about, loneliness here. So let's talk about the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Lovers, the Four of Swords, and the Strength card. Like I said before, the cards always confirm what I'm saying. Okay, so the Strength card here is the card of a Leo. Always. Okay, the Strength card represents Leo. And the Four of Swords, and you have the Lovers here. So what actually eventually happened between you and this person, like I said, abandonment, right? Somebody here started withdrawing from this relationship. The Four of Swords is representing someone who is like going within, right? There is no action that's being taken in this image. 11:11 on the timers, I'm saying this. No action. Somebody here kind of started getting quiet, withdrawing, on and off, back and forth energy in here. And then the Lovers here was talking about, of course, there was a romance between you and this person, but due to lack of emotional support or emotional intelligence and growth, this person was not able to really commit to you. And, I see here abandonment. Five of Pentacles, this is the card of abandonment, sadness. Page of Wands, let's talk about the Page of Wands. This is also about someone who goes around and they're just involved with a lot of things. And there was a lot of passion between you and this person, but I think that at the time, you and this person did not seem to be actually sharing the same vision and the same goal. So the Page of Wands is clarified by the Emperor, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Wands, and the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess here is twice. It showed up again when I was clarifying the other card. This is talking about trusting your intuition, and your intuition was guiding you about something. And then there is the Devil at the bottom. The Devil is your card, so you just know, those who are new. Okay, the Devil here is the card of Capricorn, and your intuition was on point. You knew that something was off. You saw some, confirmation burn. Okay, Arman, professional, cordial, and demure, mindful, and cutie patootie, and sprinkle. So your intuition was always on point in terms of guiding towards making the right decision here with this individual. Now, I see here fights and arguments and a lot of challenges between you and this person. The Emperor here is also showing Aries energy, but it doesn't matter the sign. Now, what I'm wanting to bring your attention to, dear Capricorn, is the very fact that there was a lot of arguments, fights, misunderstanding, tests, and big tests and challenges, okay, between you and this person. I also want to bring your attention to the Five of Wands. It shows 5 different people dressed up in 5 different outfits. This also indicates, cultural differences, different values, morals, whether there was religious, political, whatever thing it was, there was a lot of differences between you and them, which could have been one of the core foundations of the problem. Okay, between you and this person. Sip Armenian coffee. So let's clarify the Sun in the present moment, Capricorn. The Sun. The Sun is like, this is a person on your mind, okay? Whether they're a Leo or not, but this person, when you think of them, there is something that lights up in your heart, in your mind, okay? It's clarified by the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy. King of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so this person, you've been waiting. And let's be honest, you've been waiting for a communication from this person. The Three of Wands here is like, is this person going to reach out? Are they going to, what's happening here? Okay, the Three of Wands here is talking about waiting. And, the Two of Swords here, as you can see, this is talking about this indecision here that you are experiencing right now because you're not sure if this person is going to reach out to you or they're going to say something, and they are, okay? And again, people who have these beliefs about those readings, they can go and read the testimonials on my community tab, on my community post, where there is showing a lot of people actually told me, oh my gosh, I watched this reading. I couldn't believe that this was for me. And then a few hours later, my person reached out to me, or I reached out to them, and things started taking off, right? So this is the reason why I'm saying keep an open mind. Energies can be fluid. It may not happen this week, but soon, anytime. But just keep an open mind. The key here is to detach and to be neutral in this situation. Don't assign it any specific meaning. Just withdraw. Okay, so we'll talk about this later sometime. But here in the present moment is that you are waiting and you are not so sure if this person is really wanting to come back. Are they really wanting to communicate with you? And I'm sending you a huge hug here, dear Capricorn. With the Three of Swords, I do see here a lot of pain. Let's clarify the Three of Swords in the present moment for you, dear Capricorn. So the Three of Swords here in the present moment is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. And again, the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. I've never seen the High Priestess showing up so much at the bottom of the deck. This is indicating trusting your intuition. Like your intuition is always guiding you. This is a very spiritual connection that you have with this person. And I hope that you're watching this reading. It is a very, very spiritual connection with this individual. The High Priestess already showed up 3 times. 3 times. In your reading, okay? And the Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands is talking about marriage, commitment here. Your heart is actually hurting, okay, right now over the fact that this healing journey for you has been extremely hard and difficult to move on from this person or to not hear from this individual. Six of Swords shows a woman with her child being on a body of water, and then somebody else is actually guiding them, right? Moving from the choppy waters to a more tranquil and more peaceful place. So this healing journey has been extremely difficult and excruciating for you. You've been doing this all by yourself. And you have been doing a lot of things by yourself, Capricorn, because you are the GOAT. You create, you wake up, make up, and create. And your heart is also hurting over the fact that this person, maybe there was not an equal give and take exchange energy between you and them, and there was marriage that was on your mind, right? The Four of Wands is the card of marriage in tarot, commitment, engagement here, ultimately probably moving in and wanting to be together. That's what you were actually looking forward to with this person. So Capricorn, let's clarify the Eight of Wands. What would this person tell you? So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Fool. Cards will never lie. I will never be able to make this up. I will never get tired of saying that. Eight of Pentacles Capricorn is talking about investment, putting in that hard work and wanting to make things work, okay? This is what it means. Now, the Fool here is the first card in Tarot Major Arcana. Somebody here wants to have a new beginning. The Fool is literally a communication, right? Because this is what we're clarifying. What would this person tell you? Eight of Wands. It's that this person would want to talk to you about having a new beginning. The Fool is headed towards, the King of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy, Capricorn towards Virgo. This is the richest person in tarot, and you are the money. You the corporate world. You the one, baby. You the cutie patootie one. Cutie patootie one. So, this person wants to head towards you, and this is the message that this person is going to send you. We're going to find out more, but ultimately what this person is seeking and wanting is basically have a brand new beginning, and this person could reach out to you at a point where you were not expecting. Again, it could be vice versa. Take it as it resonates. You may be the one that's going to reach out to them, but there is a strong desire here for a new beginning. The storyline is just flowing so naturally for you. Now, let's talk about in the near future, Capricorn. I'm going to clarify the Emperor. So the Emperor is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Swords, and then bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign or someone who acts like a water sign, emotional person here. So this has to do a lot, the Emperor, right? Aries energy has to do a lot with the stability, of family. Okay, and you have been holding on to this person, and this person has been also holding on to this connection. There has been maybe in the past on and off situation, you haven't heard back from this person, but we're also talking about energetically, Capricorn, that you and this person have been holding on to each other. There is a strong desire here to make things work with, towards one another. You also have the Knight of Swords, again, communication, which showed up in what would this person tell you. I think that this person is also going to open up to you. Somebody here is open up to you in the near future of talking about their struggles and the things that they have been going through, maybe by themselves. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. What is the Knight of Swords here is about for my Capricorns? So the Knight of Swords here is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Moon, and the Three of Cups. And then there's the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Three of Swords is talking about just as much Capricorn. And I hope that you're listening to this. Just as much as you are hurting, so as much as this person, okay? There is a Three of Swords here twice. Again, this is a different deck that was gifted to me by one of my cutie patooties. And then there is the Three of Swords, which is talking about the pain that this person is also going through. What's behind it? Ten of Swords, okay? Ten of Swords is like almost maybe this person gave up on this connection. They didn't see that this could work out. And there is a lot of agony on an energetic level here as well. Okay, so in the near future, I do see here whoever this person is, right, headed towards your way, a desire here for communication, a desire here for wanting to make things work, and the three of cups here is also an indication of like, you know, commitment. It is also about reunion, okay? Reunion, friendship, celebration here. And I think this situation, when that happens, and this message and this text message, whatever way or form is gonna come to you, is gonna confirm, and it's gonna give you a lot of clarity and gonna give you a lot of answers. 7 of Wands here, let's talk about the 7 of Wands. When I was saying also this person is gonna open up to you, just only maybe a minute and a half ago, Capricorn, this person is gonna wanna open up to you about the struggles and the challenges that they have been through. So the 7 of Wands here is clarified by the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Judgment, okay? So Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, like a love offer, opening up to you emotionally, energetically. This person is going to actually communicate with you about the fact that, you know, with the Judgment here, they've been doing a lot of thinking about this situation, right? They also have been reminiscing about the past, you know, kind of looking at the past situation, things that happened, the disappointment, the pain, the agony that they also felt because of this separation. I'm going to be honest with you, Capricorn. I do strongly feel like here that there was something, some sort of a toxic individual, family member, friend, whatever, that intervened into this connection between you and them. Okay, so you got to watch out for that person. It could be the in-laws, whatever, you know, them drama people. So the 7 of Wands here is talking about the challenges, right? That this person is going to open up to you and tell you, you know, that with the 9 of Pentacles, they were just by themselves, basically. They did everything by themselves, and they also have been on this healing journey, and they want to open up to you and communicate. Let's get into the advice here. What is the advice for you? What is the advice for my Capricorn? What is the advice for Capricorn? Okay, so Capricorn, you have the World, the Page of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So the truth of the matter is that, yes, there is a lot of pain. Yes, there is major disappointment here, abandonment, ghosting, no contact, whatever the situation was. The World card is the last card in tarot, in the major arcana, and this is an indication of something coming to an end. And that ending was very painful here. Okay, with the 10 of Swords here. 10 of Swords here talks about like an ending, unexpected, painful situation, but there is hope with the Page of Pentacles, and this is talking about your energy and your desire here to actually invest into this connection and to make it work. So when this communication comes in, you know, yes, your pain and your emotions are extremely valid, and so is this person. We're not going to sugarcoat here, but there is something here that needs to be communicated and brought under the light and forgiven in order for both of you to be able to move forward. Okay, so let's get the final message here for your relationship with this person. Everyone actually has been loving those messages from this deck. So what is the important message? Okay, so you have the Round and Around. I wonder if this came up again for you or not. And you have number 25, and it is it says Round and Around. So number 25, let's see what is the love message here for you. 25. Okay. So relationship message here, Capricorn, brace yourself, right? And this says, are you wondering how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you have found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person, who may not look similar, but who attracted you, who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time. For you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you are aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. This is an absolute confirmation and a crown to this reading, Capricorn. You know, my readings have become even more accurate. Yes, I have been meditating more. Yes, your son has been meditating and doing a lot of breath work, grounding himself even more and more, and doing intermittent fasting as well. So it's about ending the blame game, and just realizing that, if we want to make this work out, we want to work this out, we're going to be able to make it happen. We just need to be vulnerable enough and honest enough to really talk about those things and move forward and forgive one another. Okay, so dear Capricorn, I'm your funny Armenian guy. I'm basically your Armenian son, always here to serve and to slay. Thank you so much for being in here. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.